So a lot of you guys have, heard about trading bots or AI in the trading space. I get a lot of questions daily about, different sort of aspects of the trading bots, where they come into play, for example, prop firms, live accounts. So I'm just going to make a quick video explaining sort of the pros and cons of AI and software and automation and all those things. You got machine learning, you got a whole bunch of aspects that you can, bring into trading. And I'm just going to, discuss a few topics there, and then I'll go over our website and discuss some of the individual bots that we have and that we provide. So firstly, most trading bots actually don't work. So what I mean by that is they work until they don't. They will, you know, this is how they work. And this is most trading bots that you'll see. So you'll get something that does this, like it'll sell here. It'll sell here, then it'll go into drawdown because price will go up. It'll sell again. It'll go into more drawdown. It'll sell again. And then when price makes this pullback, it takes the profit, and but it survives on drawdown. So if you start a move here and you start selling, which often happens, and price makes the move all the way up, that's where most of your bots don't work and they blow. So those are your martingale bots. You'll probably notice if you've bought like a cheap algorithm, it just buys and buys and buys, and the market keeps dropping, and you're wondering, why does this bot keep buying? That's martingale, and it just works, and it relies on pullbacks. Now, when those work, they work beautifully and they make you a lot of money. But when they don't work, there's no risk management. Now, when you have fixed trade bots, there's a lot of benefits of fixed trade bots. So I'm going to use, for an example, going over our website. You've got your Phantom here, for example. This is a fixed trade bot. What this does is it takes a trade with, I've got a nice description here of how it works, but if you have questions, also leave them in the comments and I'll happily get back to you guys. How this works, it takes a fixed trade per position. Now, what that means is if you're running a challenge on a prop firm or a live account, you can risk X amount per trade, and then if your trade loses, which it will at times, nothing is 100% win rate, you're going to lose what you risk. These are the algos that you should actually be looking at buying instead of your martingales. These ones have more longevity and they're more realistic. And also banks and institutions, they don't trade with martingales. They trade with algos that trade with the trend, that look at zones, and in those high-tech institutional algorithms. You got order flow, all these sort of things that your algo should be looking at. Now, the Phantom isn't institutional as per se, but I would say the Quantum is. The Quantum is the sniper, this one here. This is a bit more institutional, in terms of zones and entries, but they're both good. Now, some of the main benefits of trading bots is you can essentially make money with the correct bot with zero knowledge. That's a huge benefit. You could come in day one, have the right bot, plug it in, you're making money. But there's very few bots that can do that, although they do exist. So you got to be very careful with, what you trust, and make sure it's fixed trade. Don't take grid and don't take martingale if you're wanting to have longevity and sustainability. For account flipping, go ahead. If you want to double your accounts in a day, go martingale all the way. Another benefit is, you have no time on the charts. You can leave your charts, you could leave your charts all day, and whatever happens, you're doing your thing, and it's taking trades. And then you got obviously the aspect of no emotions. Your algo has no emotions. Like when you're taking a trade, you can close early, you can hold, you can move your stop loss. The algo takes and it sets and forgets. That's it, done. You got nothing to do. That's a big benefit of algos. Now, if you got a good strategy and an algo, you're set. Yes, you can have losing streaks. You will always have losing streaks. So, for example, if you look here, if you see, I'm not going to go on this video, but if you see at the end of this video, there's a dip in the equity curve. If you started an account there, your account would be a negative, and that's normal. You just got to ride it out. No algo is perfect where there's never going to be drawdown. Even if you look here, there's ups and downs. Those downs can be 8 to 10%, if not more, just like any market. So you got some nice benefits, of AI, But then you've got some negatives too. For example, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If your VPS is not working, it's not going to take trades. Um, I'll always say you can always make more money manual trading if you know exactly what to look for. Like, for example, I got some students that are printing money daily, doing the same thing, but they've shut out their emotions. Whereas algos, it's more difficult unless you've got an algo that's taking a number of different entries all the time and it's not capped with daily profits and daily loss, all these things. But if you're manually trading, you're going to stop when you want to stop. So that's a nice benefit of manual trading. And also, no one can ever take that skill away from you. So if you learn to manual trade, you don't rely on anyone. You don't need a boss, you don't need a job, you don't need anyone. You just need a couple grand in your trading account and you're set. So overall, trading bots are really, really good if you have the right ones. If you don't, stay away. If you see some cheap trading bots with no performance data or live data or my FX book or something like that, stay away. Um, Also, guys, if you're looking at a trading bot and you're looking to buy it from someone and they're not willing to hop on a Zoom call with you to show you how it works, it's also a red flag. Anyone that comes to our company here, as you know, I'm an individual trader, but this is a company. Anyone that comes to our company, we're happy to hop on a Zoom call with you. We got client testimonials. We're happy to Zoom with you, go through the algo with you, go through back tests, show you the trade, show you how it works, and go from there. But if you guys are new to trading, trading bots are really, really nice. Even if you're advanced in trading, they are really, really nice. But just make sure you get the right one. You want fixed trade ones with good data, good performance. And then the manual side of things, if you guys need help, send me a message. But just make sure you got a strategy that works for you. And you rinse and repeat it daily. So as you guys know, my students take the New York Open trades every single day. They're on and off the charts maybe in anything between 10 minutes and 1 hour max. Very seldom is it an hour, but you set your trades and you go on with your day. That's the point of trading. You don't want to be spending your whole life behind a computer screen. Otherwise, you might as well be at an office. So yeah, guys, trading bots, manual trading, they're both great. But it just got to depend on your personality type and your goals. And yeah, you go from there. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you want to get hold of me, send me a DM or send the company a DM or anything, we'll get back to you.